Okay, hi everyone. So, to be honest, I don't know if anything's gonna come out of this video. I might just be filming this just to film it. Who knows if you'll see it. But my plan for this video is to do another one of those things where I just go through and kind of update, reorganize, and discuss my photocard collection a little bit. I feel like there's just things I can do, so why not film it? So we're gonna start off in my boy groups binder. I actually do have some things to do with AB6. I finally decided what exactly I want to do with my AB6 collection. If you're unaware, since Vivid, I've been collecting kind of however I want per era, and that means like collecting different members. You can see for Vivid, I collected Daehwi and Woojin, and then if we move forward, I collected Woong for Salute, and so on and so forth, all that kind of stuff. But I finally decided that I want to actually take the time to collect specific members. Like, I've kind of finally decided what I want to do concretely, if that makes sense, like with my collection. So yeah, I decided that I want to collect Daehwi and Woojin for everything for AB6 now. So I don't know what finally made me decide, but I'm happy to kind of have concrete plans now because while it wasn't too stressful before, now it just kind of, I don't have to think about it as much, if that makes sense. So it's, I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and set up for those things. So I do plan to still keep my own collection for Salute, and so I think for now I'm gonna put the rest here. So I'm just going to put 2 9 pocket pages, and I'm just gonna write what goes where. I'm not gonna like do the full filler thing because I don't think it's necessary, and I'll put in white fillers too. I guess I need colored fillers too. Well, maybe not for this page. But this one is just going to be, let's see, Woojin, his page for Salute. And I'll just fill this with white papers. And then I'm just gonna do the same with Daehwi. Okay, so that's that, and like I said, I'm not doing the whole filler thing because I'll just follow this pattern that I have here. And I'll probably eventually add another page for all the ARs and stuff. So right now I just won't worry about that. And then next for A New Hope, I decided that I actually just want to go ahead and collect OT4, mostly because if I added Woojin to this collection, I'd just be leaving out Woong, and since there's so few cards per member, it just kind of makes sense to like collect OT4. So I'm gonna add another 9 pocket, so we can just put this here. And then I'm going to take these cards out. And then, let's see, I think this Woojin card is the only one that goes with this. Okay, never mind. So I just need this. So, well, okay, this one goes on this page. Hold up, okay. This can go here, and that can go there. And then I can put white fillers in. I think I'm kind of confusing myself, to be honest. Okay, actually this should go here. Okay, I think that's right. Okay. And then I just need to put these cards on this page, so I'll put this version first. Also, I don't know if I have age order right, so if I don't, just ignore that. Let's put that there. And then, okay, and then I can just add a filler in the middle. And looks like I'm just missing 6 cards. And I plan to get a few more units. So actually I'm gonna take this out. And I guess I'll take these fillers out and just put these Daehwi cards in the middle. just because I don't really have anywhere else to put them. And they're just his Make Star cards. So then I do, yeah, I think I have on my wish list plan that I will collect 9 units. Okay, so that's how that'll look. And then I do need to set up for their new album. And I think I'll need 3 9 pockets for this. And I'm just gonna look at my iPad because I have the wish lists there. Okay, so there is 8 cards per member. So I'll just put white fillers in because I don't have this album yet at all. Alright, so there's that page. So, okay, this one is going to be Woojin's page. And this one will be Davies. And I'll probably continue to do like this separate member only page instead of combining members, unless I just change my mind at some point. And then I do have plans to collect 9 of the unit cards, mostly of Daehwi and Woojin's. And I won't put white fillers in for this just because I'm running low, and that's all I plan to add to my AB6 collection. I feel like it is a lot to kind of add all at once, but I feel like it'll be okay if I just remind myself that I can take it slow. I don't need to finish it right away. I feel like things would be better if I hadn't waited this long to kind of make my AB6 collecting plans a bit more concrete, but it is what it is, and it'll be fine. So yeah, moving on. Okay, so one thing that I did do is that I decided that I actually am just gonna go ahead and collect Youngoon from Onewee. I kind of made up my mind a little bit late, and I did actually reorganize this a bit, but I don't think I like it. So I think I still want to do like the whole album per page type thing, but I don't think I want to do the 222 layout because it's just not my favorite thing. But I think what I decided that I'm going to do is something a bit different. So actually, I guess I could have left this there, but I'm just going to do it where the cards are in the corners instead. So, well, okay, like that. So yeah, and I'll just need to get some fillers for here. I just don't have them right now. And I plan to do the same for this album. I was going to do the continuous like top 3 type thing. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I was gonna make it continuous, but I decided that I don't really want to do that. So I can just move this one here and then move these ones here. And I think I will prefer this overall, so yeah. And like I said, I'll get fillers for this at a later point. And I did actually set up for getting Jaehwan's album. I have his album on the way. I didn't buy it new, but it will come with cards. So, and I did actually add my Jisung section back in here. I had taken this out for a while just because I didn't have any cards for him, but now that his new album is coming out, I probably will keep cards that I get and maybe possibly go back and get more. So this will have cards on it eventually. But that's really all I needed to kind of do in my boy groups binder. I don't know if you can tell, but it's getting quite full, so that's interesting. Okay, so next I'm just going to be doing some stuff in my NCT binder. I did do some reorganizing in here as well. I'm just not entirely sure what I did. Oh, I guess I have this page ready for Dream's new album, and I think there's 6 cards for this album, so we'll just kind of set up a bit. I really did not expect there to be so many cards for this album, but here we are. Okay, next thing is Wavy. So I do want to reorganize Wavy. I had done the same thing here that I did with Onewee, where I kind of tried to make it like a continuous type of thing, but I don't think I want to do that anymore. I did have the 222 layout though, and I think that's what my problem was. I just am not the hugest fan of the 222 layout, so I'm just going to be, again, kind of doing the same thing that I had done before and kind of make it like this. So, and I will put fillers in here. So that's just Awaken the World. I might eventually get Yang Yang for this, but I'm not sure yet. So if I do get those cards, that'll obviously be something I worry about at a later time. But then again, we have Kickback, so yeah. I just need to rearrange this, so I'm gonna put the Hitchhiker version first. I do have this album complete though, it's just I don't have everything with me at the moment, so yeah. And Yang Yang will go here. So this is just what this page will look like. And for now, I think I'm happy with that, so yes. And then I actually do have Johnny's card for this version of Empathy, so I'll rearrange this page. Okay, so there's that, and then I will only reorganize this page once I get Johnny's. Yeah, I don't have this one quite yet. I did try to buy it, but it did not work out. Okay, and that was everything I had to do for this binder. Okay, and then we just have Twice. So they just announced their new album with the details. So we know that there's 5 cards per member. Okay, and I'm just gonna put the page for those cards here, and we can just put the white fillers in. I'm actually really surprised that there's only 5 cards per member and there's no units, and you can complete 1 member set by buying 1 album, so that's kind of crazy to me. I'll probably, I mean, like, you do get a lot of extra photo cards, but I'll still probably only collect Jihyo, just to be consistent. I don't really want to like add too much, even though like I have the opportunity to do a lot more. I'd rather keep it consistent. And we can just put the fillers in. I've very rarely had to use fillers for, at least like colored fillers for Twice as of lately. It's really only been since the Year of Yes. And before that it was since really early, so yeah, it's been a while. But then the pre-order cards will go here for that, and that's just kind of where I'm at with that. So really not much is happening in here. I am very excited for the comeback though, I think. Alright, and the last thing, for now at least, I might add onto this video later. I'm going to be adding something into this binder, so I decided that I want to go back and collect OT11 for 101. I know it's probably kind of a stupid thing to do, I don't know, but I just want to, okay? I'm feeling it. But I'm just going to add them into this binder all the way at the back. And I'll add it after UNB and before my fan site stuff. So I do have a separate 101 binder for like everything. And I'm going to take this out because I don't want it. But I am going to put this in here. But like I said, I do have a full 101 binder for just like everything. But I want to put album cards in a binder that I'm technically currently using because there's really no space in the 101 binder to put anything else. I figured this would be a good place just to put album cards, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick the 2 OT11 sets that I have. Well, I guess I'm collecting OT10. I'm not collecting Sungwoon, so I'm just gonna, like I said, stick these in here. And I'll probably change the setup at some point. I'm not sure if I will or how it'll look, but for now, that's how I had this set for the longest time. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add pages for the sets that I'm going to collect in the future. So there's 2 for their second album, and 2 for I Promise You, and then 2 for, ooh, I actually don't know how I want to set up for Undivided yet, so that'll be, I'll put 2 in for now for that, even though I'll probably need more. And then I'll just put in another 2 for The Power of Destiny. So yeah, I know it's a lot, but the cards go for pretty cheap on Mercari Japan, and it's not something I plan to work on right away or very quickly. It'll be a slow collection, and it's definitely not something I plan on starting to work on right away. I don't know, going back and collecting the temporary groups that I really liked is just something I want to do because when they were around, I wasn't really an OT collector, if that makes sense. Like, I never really would collect full group for anything. One, just due to like inexperience in that area, and another just being that I had a whole bunch of other collections that I was working on. But now I feel like, well, for boy groups especially, most of the groups I do collect come from 101. So like, I collect Daniel, I collect AB6, I collect Jisung now. I don't collect New East, but I collect CIX as well. So I do collect a lot of these boys now, so I feel like it just makes sense to go back and collect them more thoroughly. And especially because card prices aren't too much, especially compared to how they were when 101 was active. They're a lot cheaper now, so it won't be too much. But I also feel like putting them in this binder, like once I finish it, let's see how like full this is. Yeah, like it's not too full. Once I finish it, like this binder will probably be pretty full, and I can kind of like leave this binder alone. It's like a binder full of my like all-time faves, if that makes sense. Because we have Hot Shot and Taehyun Solo, which I actually decided that I'm pretty much giving up on getting all 50 of the cards for this album, just because I'm kind of not in the mind space where I want to like even buy anything related to Hot Shot. So I just kind of merged all the cards back together, and this is just what I have for now. If I see any for good prices, I'll probably buy them just because they're album cards, but I was going back and thinking about buying some of like Taehyun's cards from JBJ days that I was missing, like promotional cards and things like that, and I just couldn't get myself to do it. Like, I feel so weird about it now, so I just don't plan to do any of that. Even though I would kind of like to, but I also feel like I just physically can't spend my money on those things. Anyways, then we have JBJ, which of course an extension of Produce 101, which I actually haven't done much work to this collection lately. And then we have UNB, which of course my Hojung. And like, then after that we'll just have 101, so it's kind of like, this is kind of like a really good snapshot of what groups I was standing and what I was really into, starting from like 2017 up until maybe like 2018 and 19. Like, I feel like the 4 main groups that are in here are ones that I've kind of put a lot of effort into. They're like my top favorites, and I feel like it'd just be really nice to go back and collect as thoroughly as I've kind of always wanted to. So yeah, this is just me living out my collection dreams from this time. And yeah, these are just slow growing collections. My Hot Shot collection is complete. I have almost, I think, pretty much everything photocard wise that they have. And UNB and JBJ I'm working on. 101 I will be working on, just not quite yet. And I might one day, like, because I have these pages of like all the non-album Taehyun stuff from JBJ, and like I said, I can't like make myself buy those things, but I might eventually try and get those things, but for now I'm not worrying about it. But yeah, this binder, like once I'm finished with the collections, it'll be finished, but that's just my plan. And that was all I really needed to do at this time. I don't think there's anything else I want to add into any of my binders at this point. I might add another clip onto this video, and I might not, but I definitely think it'd be a good idea to do this again sometime before I do my photocard collection video, which will be sometime in June, which is coming up really quickly. So I might wait until then to kind of upload this video. But if that was the video, if I'm planning to cut it here, really thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one.